presented by EA Sports. Two teams each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 2. Here's Stroud. This goes out wide from Mixon. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A gain of 6. And the Texans first down.
Now Stroud. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the
Play action. Stroud now. Got his man, Dell. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Dumps it off to Mixon. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Stroud now to throw. Pass complete to Dell. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
It's a gain of 7.
Stroud keeps it. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
It's 4th down.
No gain? Quarterback sneak? No gain? Aren't you supposed to get something out of that?
Yeah, needed a full yard there. They'll try and run with Mixon. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Denied on 4th down is Joe Mixon. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
They go play action with Ward. That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
80. Unlock line. Up, alert, alert. Ready,
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
Cowboy 80.
And the Titans first down.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Come on. Hit. 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Throwing now, Ward. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chimere Dike with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. The tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he powers his way up past the 30. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31.
Again, it's Mixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
14 yards. And the Texans, first down. 1st and 10.
They'll send Kirk in motion right. Stroud off the play fake. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Inside handoff to Mixon. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap to Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, 19 Lions, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Look at the defense for these Texans. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
With their lack of pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass? Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Cup 19. Ready.
To throw is Ward. And open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Titans, first down.
Back 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
First down, Titans.
18. Buffalo 18. Go.
Throwing is Ward. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The Titans are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because, let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
That 2nd down play, that's a -4. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Here we go. 60 average. Hot 70. Hot 70. Ready.
Now Ward. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On is the punter Hecker as he gets this one away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. 3rd down and 13. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. DK to return. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And it'll be Titan football. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football.
60 by 60, Cougar 19.
And they'll begin by running the option. And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
70,
Ward. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
18, Pioneers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Pass the 60. Pass. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Ward. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
19. Ready? Pass for 11. Pass 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
To throw, here's Ward. Got his man, Okonkwo. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
No move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Now 4th down and 1.
They'll run forward with Pollard. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
60, cut 19. Cut 19.
Back to throw. More. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Pollard is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Buffalo 80. Warriors 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Operating from the gun. Moore. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Check, 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 check. Check, smash, check, smash. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. Hurt. 19 Lions.
Going for it. Here's Ward. Touchdown! Chimere DK with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Titans take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Oh, good move. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Houston's offense taking over again. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard.
Stroud to throw it. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
18. What's that?
Stroud sets up the play action. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This is taken at the 23. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd.
60 Vikings, cut 19, cut 19, Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Moore. This pass deep for a Cockrell. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
At the 13-yard line.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Stroud. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And he comes back with one complete. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Fielded at about the 28. Tennessee offense set to go again. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now Ward from the gun. He'll throw. Left sideline a dime, and it looks like he's got it. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
And the Titans, first down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
First down,
Here we
Tennessee.
go. Here we go. Cougar 19. 19.
They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. He's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone.
First down. First
Here we
and
go.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Again, it's Ward. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chimere Dike on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. The Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 6.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Fair and good with the extra point. And it makes the score 21-10. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half. Good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
60 Bison, 79 Broncos.
Ward now from the gun on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it with Ward. That is caught. He will have the conversion and more than that. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line.
A gain of 54 yards. And the Titans first down.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Pollard. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half.
All right.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football, like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they try to preach.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Hey, fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Let's go.
Here's Pollard again. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 18-yard line.
That's a gain of 6.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Moore. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
Sly able to put this one through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
Well, you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Slot man moves right. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Mixon up the middle. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Stroud looking to throw. To Mixon on the check down.
Let me see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for our offense.
Call a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans 33. Stroud working out of the gun. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
At the 7-yard line.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Texans 17.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. 2nd down, Pollard again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Titans on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 11.
Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Go.
Here's Ward. He'll try and do this himself. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And he pulled in downfield by Collins. And they're going to have this across field. And inside the 45. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
Now Stroud. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 5.
Already.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. This one left side caught by Collins. Just a gain of a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And that will be incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Play action now, Ward. That's complete to DK. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 32-yard line.
Cougar 19.
They give to Pollard running left. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 45 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
First down.
Ready.
A gain of 7.
Fix the eagle.
And the
Fix the
Titans
eagle.
first down.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 38-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
That's caught left side by Eilmanor. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now they'll change things up. third down. It's Pollard. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Here we go, here we go.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down.
Let's go now. Cowboy. Ready.
And here's a give to Spears. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
19 Charger, 19 Charger, 19 Lion. Trap 60, trap 60.
Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now Ward on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now here's Pollard. And diving to try to get the first down. He's going to be a little bit shy of the marker. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, let's go.
Stroud to throw it. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down.
And Stroud now to throw. That one complete downfield to Kirk. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's another Texans first down.
And one more time, here's Kirk. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. Now a 2nd and 2. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Stroud shakes off the sand. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or two short.
A gain of 6 on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Texans 27.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Here we go, here we go. Cook it, 19.
4-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Tennessee, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
when I step up in the place. Say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that eggnog that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I can reckon that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede.